Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Aviassembly. Okay, so I've made some minor changes to the Angry Custard. I've sunk the air brakes down into the wings, so they're hidden, and I've added a couple of external fuel tanks on the wings, that's all. Right. We're at the stage where I don't know that I'm going to be able to complete any of these missions because everything that's left is fragile and I'm not good at landing. So I've set us up for the mine. Oops, there we go. So we need 3 syringes from here. Fragile and a time limit. This isn't going to go well. You may be able to notice that down on the speed bar there is now a bit of red. That is the afterburners. There you go. Oh, I've already broken one of the medicine. Yeah, we're not going to do this, I don't think. We're not going to be able to get on the ground gently enough. No. No. No, no, no. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able, or I don't think I'm going to be able to complete these missions. So, I think we should just see how fast we can go. So, our current plane at full speed. Let's have a look. What are we looking at? 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Still speeding up. Wing stress too high. Alright, we've got nearly 1,300 on the speed there. And we are out of fuel. Alright. So, let's say 1350. Let's see how far we got. I mean, we've got quite a long way. I mean, there's nothing to see out here again. And we drift slowly into the drink. I wonder how long I can keep it gliding for. Not much longer. There we go. Okay. So 1,350. Let's see what else we can do. What can we research? Bigger engines. A ramjet engine. I mean, alright. Rocket engine? Alright. Let's have a look then. Let's ditch everything we've got. We'll start with this cockpit again because it's probably the fastest, I suspect. It's the pointiest at least. So, fuselage. Oops. There we go. Don't know how far we'll have to bring this back. Probably not. I mean, we're basically going to be recreating the last plane, aren't we? Just with more engines. So let's shrink that down a little bit. We'll move these. Oops. Back a bit. We'll get ourselves our tailplane section here. We will shrink it down. This is another thing they've done in the update. They've made that point smaller, which is nice. Okay, we'll bring it up as we normally do. We'll get some tail wings on there, in line with our wings as much as possible. That's probably all right. Go on, let's have a spiky tail wing like that. Right. 23,000 left. Ramjet engine is 4,250. I kind of want them mounted on the body like that. I quite like that look. Although, We can probably get another pair on the wings as well, can't we? Oh, they need to come back a bit. There we go. That's quite a lot of thrust. Let's get some wheels on this thing. Go in there and we'll get that one on the front. We'll move it forward and bring it up, obviously. There we go. What else do we need? I mean, I'm not going to bother with brakes. So let's get some fuel tanks on here. Yeah, pair of those. And we will sink them into the fuselage. There we go. What else do we need? Like I say, don't care about brakes because we're not planning on stopping. I think that's it, isn't it? All right. We'll paint it up. There we go. Right. What are we calling this one? There we go. Let's give it a try. Right. 1350 is the speed to beat. Ooh, we're a little rear heavy. Wow. We just leave the ground. And we are almost out of fuel already. I mean, we got about the same speed. Just a lot quicker. Alright, alright. No, let's work on this. Okay, there we are. A little bit of design change. We've lengthened the fuselage a bit. We've added some more fuel tanks, so let's go. I mean, we leave the ground immediately. And again, we are burning through our fuel. I don't know if we're going to get to top speed before we run out of fuel, honestly. Okay, wing stress too high. We're at 1350, 1400. 1500, and there goes our tailplane and our fuel. I mean, we're still going. I mean, we're more like a missile at this point, of course. Okay. Okay. What else can we do? I mean, honestly, all we need is wheels, right? And engines. We don't really need wings because it's just going to be a rocket at this point. The only reason we need wheels is to be able to keep it on the ground. What if we were to splay our wheels out like that from the fuselage? Is that likely to work? Is that going to keep us stable? And then we'll get a couple of ramjet engines on the fuselage like that. Or maybe just underslung like so. Yeah? Alright, let's try this. I mean, we can still climb. There isn't much we can do in terms of turning. Okay, it looks like our speed is going to be about the same. I mean, I would have thought our drag is considerably less. I mean, it looks pretty Buck Rogers, doesn't it? I like it. Right, what can we do? I know what we can do. I mean, apart from watching this plummet down from 8,000 feet, or 8,000 meters. Somehow I can still slightly control the plane. I mean, I'm not sure how. It might be because we've got assist on still. I mean, in terms of the map, we didn't get as far because we just burning through the fuel a lot more quickly. Oh, here comes the ground. Yeah, alright, I know what we can do. Okay, here we are again, and you'll see there's no money. That's because we don't need it. We're in sandbox mode, and we are going to basically recreate or create something insane. So first of all, let's get ourselves a fuselage down there like that. I am then going to... Ooh, what am I going to do? Ooh, air intakes. Nice. Solar panels, decouplers. Ooh. Rotation joints. Could we, in theory, then make a vertical takeoff? Okay, right, let's concentrate. What have we got here? Canards, glider wings, wings. You're not very strong. Yeah. I think you're our best bet for strength, aren't you? The delta wings. Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's have... Ooh, I wonder. These are probably the best. How about... Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm getting ideas now. Okay, right, so our base body is that. We are going to want fuselage. In fact, let's shrink that down a bit. And then get our streamlined fuselage on the go here. And we're just going to bring that into a point, like so. And in fact, we will extend it like so. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Like it. Right. Do we want additional wings? Probably. We'll probably want additional wings, won't we? So let's get some on there like that. We'll want more fuselage at the front. And we'll probably want this to be relatively pointed as well, won't we? Or... Oh, just had a thought. Let's have a look at our engines. We can plug rocket engines on the back there like that. So... That's our largest air intake. All right. Let's... Oops. Get that matching. Like so. Ooh, all right. Yeah, I'm liking this. What did you do? Why are you not mirrored anymore? There we go. We're back. All right. Panic over. All right. I don't think we're done with engines yet. So, let's get ourselves some ramjet engines also. We'll get a couple on the main body. Oh, look, it's Mickey Mouse. We'll get a couple on the main body like that. And even, I suspect, we could probably... get away with a couple under the wings as well. Alright, we'll need more wings. Let's get ourselves some upright delta wings on the back in line with those. We'll get ourselves a split tail wing there. we might want to move those engines then. Yeah, a little bit further down like that, so they're actually underneath those tail wings. Wheels. We will want some wheels, so we'll have some wheels on the back there. And we'll push those up into the fuselage. And we will have a retractable wheel on the front there. And we'll push that up into the fuselage a bit as well. What else do we want? Fuel tanks. Lots and lots of fuel tanks. And we will sink these right into the external fuselages. Like so. Get a bunch of them in there so we've got lots and lots of fuel. Because I suspect that our engines are going to use lots and lots of fuel. Okay, there we go. There's a bunch of fuel tanks. Let's actually have some more fuel tanks. Let's get some on here as well. Okay, there we go. Right. That's reasonably insane. Let's get some canards right on the front like a moustache. There we go. So, let's have a look at our drag. That's not terrible. That's really not terrible. Our centre of gravity is about there, so it's between our wheels. That's all right. I mean, what are we going to paint this? Let's paint this. There we go. In the British colours. So this is obviously going to be called GB Mark 1. All right. Let's see what this does. Wheel load too heavy. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, probably need a bigger wheel on that front then. All right. Get rid of you. That's probably a bit too big, isn't it? Let's try it with that one. And push it up a little bit. All right, let's try that. That's a bit better. I suspect we're going to launch ourselves immediately into a mountain. We have 2 throttles. Okay. We're not accelerating particularly quickly. In fact, our top speed isn't great at all. I was rather hoping for more. All right. Okay. How are we going to get more? I've got to be honest though, honestly, yeah, it's... In terms of flight, it's not bad at all. It's reasonably controllable. I wouldn't want to try and land it, obviously, but... Yeah. There's the fuel gone. Right, let's see if we can keep our nose up. Yeah, not very long. Okay, how are we going to make this faster? I have an idea. Okay. I've modified it slightly. This might just explode, but let's find out. Okay, wheels up. We are doing better for the speed, certainly. Let's see if we can sort of level ourselves out a bit. Over 1,000. Still not as good as I was hoping, I'll be honest. Yeah, not as good as I was hoping. Oh well. Never mind. But I think we will end it there. I don't think we'll be coming back for another episode of this. Unless I feel like playing around in the sandbox. I think... There we go. I think I've reached the limits of my ability with this game. And chasing around after timed and fragile missions... It's a fool's errand, honestly, and it won't be fun. Not for me, not for you. So I think we will leave it there. I have to say this is a really good game. It's great fun. I really do recommend it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do give us a like and a subscribe, and please check out the other videos on my channel. Hope to see you again. Until then, I've been John. This has been Aviassembly. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.